After becoming mayor of a small town in northern Norway in late 2023, Magnus Mayland quickly received visits from three Chinese delegations, reflecting China's ambition to become a major Arctic power. Despite being geographically distant, China sees strategic value in the Arctic and has been pursuing real estate, infrastructure projects, and a permanent regional presence. As climate change accelerates Arctic warming 4 times faster than the global average, the region is becoming increasingly contested by global powers like Russia, the US, Europe, and India. Melting ice is unlocking vast natural resources and new shipping routes, particularly appealing to China, which is promoting its Polar Silk Road to boost Arctic maritime trade between Asia and Europe. A major Russian missile and drone attack on Kyiv injured at least 14 people and caused fires in residential areas. Ukraine's Air Force reported downing 245 of 250 drones and 6 of 14 missiles in one of the largest assaults since the war began. The attack came shortly after a prisoner swap between the two countries. President Zelensky blamed Moscow for prolonging the war and called for more sanctions, while residents expressed fear and a desire for a ceasefire. Russia recently claimed Ukraine had launched hundreds of drone strikes, including over Moscow. The EU has urged the US to approach trade negotiations with respect after President Trump threatened to impose a 50% tariff on EU goods. EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic emphasized the bloc's readiness to defend its interests while pursuing a fair deal. Trump, frustrated with slow talks, stated the tariff would begin on the 1st of June unless significant investments were made in the US. European leaders warned that such tariffs would harm both economies and stressed the need for negotiation. Despite some earlier tariff pauses, tension remains high and markets in both the US and EU fell in response to the threats. In 1975, Han Tae-soon's young daughter Kyung-ha vanished in Seoul and was later found to have been kidnapped, placed in an orphanage, and illegally adopted to the US, where she was raised as Lori Bender. Decades later, DNA testing through a reunion group led to their emotional reunion in 2019. Han is now suing the South Korean government for its role in the illegal adoption, part of a broader reckoning with the country's controversial overseas adoption program, which has faced accusations of human rights violation and mass child exports for profit. And that is all from the foreign scenes. Harmony Akbar for reporting for BTV News.